YouTube? It's Kiaguyjoe here. I'm back with another video. Today, as you guys can see, I have a 2021 Hyundai Sonata N-Line in this rather loud shade of glowing yellow. It's what they call this color. I haven't seen this particular color on the streets. I normally see like a white or blue, couple of reds, but this glowing yellow color, I haven't seen too much of these. Coming to the front of the vehicle here, as you can see, it's no different from other Hyundai Sonatas, except they give you a different grille finish, grille pattern. Hyundai logo still nice and big, housing your radar systems. Inline logo here at the front. No fog lights on either Hyundai Sonata models, but this one does give you a functional air vent right there with some air curtains on the side for aerodynamics. If you guys haven't, seen this vehicle, you'll know it once you see it behind you, because that's how distinctive it looks from other sedans. That chrome piece comes all the way across the whole vehicle and circles around the greenhouse and comes back down, as you guys can see. And then coming to the side of the vehicle here, this vehicle comes with Continental Premium Contact 6 245 40x19s. This wheel design is very busy. I like it, but it's very busy. These will be very hard to clean. I like rims or wheels that are very easy to clean. That's just my preference, but they look nice. A nice subtle N-Line badge right there. This vehicle has 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque. You have this nice, bold line that starts in the front and then finishes out on the rear and accentuates into the tail light. Taking a look under the engine here, guys. 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque from an 8-speed automatic transmission. This should give you plenty of power and good MPG, because it is a turbo. Good MPG when you want it and good power when you need it. Taking a look here at the trunk area, we do have a lot of space in this trunk with a nice carpeted floor mat. I would say this is a good, maybe about 15 cubic feet. Very competitive to other vehicles. No grab handle. I'm not sure why they took the grab handle out so you can grab and close the trunk. So now you have to put your hands on the paint. But that's what they did. And to open the trunk, Hyundai puts the button to release right on top. You have your rear view camera right above the logo. And of course, the main thing this Hyundai, is known for, is this rear element here, the rear tail lights. This, huge light bar across the whole tail light. It is full LED, red in color. But they put the reverse lights back on the bottom. I'm fine with that as long as it's not the turn signals. I think turn signals will stay up here naturally. Finishing out the rear, they gave you this, painted or black plastic trim at the bottom with some dual or quad outlet exhausts, 2 on the left side and 2 on the right side. If you guys see my other review of the Hyundai Sonata, you'll see that that model did not have quad exhaust, because that was not an inline model. Okay, the outside of the Hyundai Sonata has a rather elegant outside. What about the inside? And as you can hear, shutting the door has a rather solid sounding thunk. No complaints there. Up top, you have a soft touch injection molded plastic. And below that, you have this silver painted plastic trim right there that flows into the door handle. You have one touch for the front but not for the rear. So it's just one touch for the front occupants. This Hyundai Sonata has a 10-speaker Bose audio system, which, you know, should sound pretty good. Bose is known for making some good quality audio. You have your illumination controls for interior lighting. I'm not sure if this vehicle has, you know, ambient lighting. I haven't seen any Sonatas advertised with it. You have your lane keep assist. You have a button to open your trunk, traction control, and your electronic parking brake right there. Coming up to the steering wheel here, you have your phone controls on the left side and your cruise controls on the right hand side, of course, with your steering assist and the button to help you keep the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. This steering wheel is rather funky. There's plenty of places where you can rest your hand. You can rest your hand right here, or you can kind of rest your hand right here or here. This is leather wrapped with some red stitching around it with a N-Line logo. The horn sounds pretty meaty. Should let people know to get out the way. Taking a look here at the toggles here for your windshield wiper and your turn signals. Feels pretty good. As I activate the turn signal, this vehicle does not have the camera system for your blind spot. I'm not sure why the N-Line doesn't come with it. Maybe this vehicle is an option for it. Has a nice tactile feel with some nice elements to, you know, to design. Feels kind of rubbery, but, you know, it feels like a good rubber, you know. Feels good in the hand. Nice Hyundai logo in the middle of the steering wheel. Coming up to the gauge cluster here, you can see it's full digital. No heads-up display for the Hyundai Sonata. But this digital gauge cluster is nice. You can't get this cluster in the sister vehicle, which is the Kia K5. You cannot get that in the K5. So if you guys want that feature, you're gonna have to get a Sonata. This is a 12.3 inch digital gauge cluster. You can cycle through your menus and whatnot. And taking a look here at the center stack here, you have a nice area where you're going to rest your arm. Feels very nice and padded. It's very deep. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. And a nice place to put your phone when you close it, right there. You have, of course, your two cup holders. You can also put your phone in this little inlet right here. You have this nice silver material. I would rather have this material than this piano black plastic here, where you would, you know, touch a lot. And let's talk about this area real quick. You have auto hold and your drive modes. There's a lot of empty buttons here. I would assume these will be full in, I guess, upper model Sonata trim. This is just the N-Line. I'm pretty sure there's a a prestige model of the Sonata. I think it's a Sonata Limited, if I'm correct, the last one I did. But as the drive modes, you have your custom, Sport Plus, Sport, and Normal. And of course you have your, push button transmission system, shift by wire, P for park, D for drive, R for reverse. As I put it in reverse, you can see you have a nice backup camera. No 360 camera for this vehicle, no top-down views. You have your wireless charging pad right here with two USB ports and a 12-volt power outlet. Up top, you have your traditional AC controls. I like how they have a digital display in the middle of the dials to tell you exactly what temperature you're at. Two-stage or three-stage heated seats, no cooled seats in the N-Line in this model. I believe the Limited has cooled seats, so if you guys want cooled seats, you have to go for the Limited. And up top you have a 10 1/4 infotainment system. I'm not gonna go into this too much. You guys seen this before in other Hyundai and Genesis and even Kia products. This does not have a volume, well, it does have a volume knob, but it does not have a tune knob. And I missed the tune knob because when you're on the embedded GPS, you can toggle the tune knob to zoom in and out. But with this system without a tune knob, you cannot do that. So I'm not sure why, but it is pinch to zoom. Works just like a tablet. It's a little slow. I would assume Hyundai, Kia, Genesis, they're gonna update their system soon and just bring back the tune knob. Other than that, you have your, other traditional things. You have your media control. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's not wireless in this vehicle. They gave you a favorites button. There is no favorites button on this steering wheel like in the Genesis products. But it's very easy to use, very sensitive to the touch. Of course, you have your sounds of nature, just like every other Hyundai, Genesis, and newer Kia products. So I'm not going to go too much into that system. You have a nice soft touch injection molded plastic on the dash. This portion is hard touch, but that's to be expected. Up top, you have a black suede headliner with a panoramic sunroof that opens all the way up. That lets in a lot of light that goes all the way to the back of the rear passengers' heads. You have LED lighting throughout the cabin, and it's not touch sensitive like it is in the K5 and the Sonata. You actually have to push it. You have your Hyundai Blue Link, which is similar to GM's OnStar, navigation, and of course a panic SOS button. Taking a look here at the glove box. It is big, it's deep, it's damp but not lined with felt, but you should be able to fit at least an iPad in there. And overall, guys, that is in front seat interior. Let's hop into the back seat to see how well we fit back there. Alright guys, taking a look here from the back seat. Just like the Sonata N-Line or Limited that I reviewed, the space between myself, where I would sit in the front seat, and the back seat is very, very good. I have good amount of knee space, good space for my feet under the seat, good amount of headroom. Although even when I got in, I didn't have to duck too much, but of course with a taller person you may have to duck a little bit. Same deal of materials on the door, soft touch injection molded plastic up top, silver painted trim that flows into the door handle once again, some soft padded leather right here with your window controls. As I said, it's not one touch up or down for the rear windows. And they gave you a little bottle holder right there on the door. You have some air vents for your rear occupants. You've got two cup holders right here, nothing special, just some hard plastics for the cup holders, not like the Genesis products. They give you one mat pocket in the back of the passenger, the front passenger seat. No walk-in device where you would be able to move the front passenger seat up or forward or backward. It is a dual use of material with a suede-like material for the bottom and the back of the seat, and some leather portion as well. But overall, guys, this back seat is very nice. It's very spacious. As I said, guys, I do have a lot of space. As I sit at 5'10", I do have a lot of space behind myself. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll have more videos coming. And click the notification bell so you don't miss any. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's Kiaguyjoe. Peace.